Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money Channel. Fortune just tweeted out this Brad Garlinghouse interview. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse tells Brainstorm Tech he's shocked that crypto has become a partisan issue. Now, when we look at the Republicans versus Democrats on the issue, it is very clear, and even Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, was taken aback. Listen to this.
Look, I'm going to start by saying it's shocking to me as a kid who grew up in Kansas that somehow a technology like this has become a partisan issue. Why would we have a Republican versus Democrat dynamic around innovation? Like, we should want technology that reduces cost, improves efficiency. The fact that this became partisan, I think really, the patient zero on that is Elizabeth Warren, who uses as a campaign talking point that all crypto is used for bad acts and et cetera, which is absolutely provably not the case. But now you have, in a somewhat crazy way, a dynamic where the Republicans are pro-crypto and a bunch of Democrats are anti-crypto. I'll give credit to a Fortune reporter who's one of the first people I saw tweet out, this is JJR, Jeff John Roberts, tweeted out that Biden will gain 0 votes for being anti-crypto, and Trump will gain tens of thousands, I don't know what he said exactly, but many votes for being pro-crypto. I agree with that tweet. And it makes no sense to me. And there are leading Democrats who I think are trying to solve this and leading in. I was at a crypto roundtable in Washington, D.C., led by a California rep named Ro Khanna, Mark Cuban. It was about 25 people. Anita Dunn, in a personal capacity, who works directly for Joe Biden, was in the group, as was Mark Cuban, the senator from New York, Gillibrand. So look, I think there's some leading Democrats recognizing that maybe got this wrong. I was sitting next to a different representative, who I'll leave unnamed, who said that he was there largely to do a mea culpa. He's like, I got this wrong, and I had looked at this the wrong way. And I do think it's because people believe the bullshit. They have people espousing things that just are plainly not true, and they believe it, and they have to learn for themselves how crypto is really being used. There's a lot of very good actors in this space that are trying to follow the rules of the road, and we've been asking for 5 years, give us clear rules of the road. And so I'm hopeful that eventually this will become a nonpartisan issue, but right now it is partisan, and I think the Republicans are playing chess where the Democrats are playing checkers.
Right. The Republicans are playing chess, as Brad says here, while the Democrats are still playing checkers. Now, he even commented on this clip, retweeting it out. Essentially, only in the United States is this even an issue. Elsewhere, folks from the public and private sectors start out by talking about how profound these technologies are and how they can improve existing systems. Let's strive for that, as we've seen in many countries before, instead of this partisan BS. Thank you very much for having me on the panel, he thanks. Brainstorm Tech here. But, it really is very confounding why we do have these Democrats, very anti-crypto, but, I think it's very apparent, and Brad Garlinghouse, he's not a stupid guy. I'm sure he also understands what's going on behind closed doors, the fact that the big banks are in the pocket of some of the Democratic representatives representing U.S. government. So what Ripple has to do is continue building, and that is exactly what they're doing through their partnerships, primary, secondary, or tertiary partnerships, and beyond that even. XRP drops bring this to our attention. DBS, Digital Custody, has partnered with another Ripple acquisition, Medico Harmonize. So check this out. So DBS Bank, they have been a Ripple partner for quite a while, actually, but they are also partnering up with one of Ripple's acquisitions, Medico Harmonize, as you guys can see here. So what they're looking to do, a multi-pronged solution. Here's their case study, DBS case study. So for the digital exchange, they want it to be 24/7, of course. They have 600 plus institutional investors onboarded, and these are numbers since 2021. Assets under custody by the end of 2021, 800 million. DBS Private Bank now offering digital asset custody and trading for their clients. So they're looking for secure storage, which is a very important point here. Multi-coin support. As you guys can see, some of the cryptocurrencies include Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, and XRP as those top 4. They need connectivity, risk management, and client services. And everything, guys, is going through DBS Digital Custody, powered by Medico's Harmonize. So we are starting to see this symbiotic relationships, these greater Ripple partners partnering together to just make the ecosystem, the XRPL ecosystem, more robust, more valuable, guys, more liquid. This is how we're going to get more demand for XRP over time. And this is ultimately how we're going to get the price of XRP to rise. Now, as of the time of this recording, we're seeing XRP retrace a little bit here. Don't really throw it on the hourly, but ultimately, guys, here, not even retrace a little bit. Maybe on the 5-minute, it is retracing a little bit here, but ultimately, guys, we're still seeing new highs north of 62 cents per coin. So XRP has really been hitting it out of the park over the last few days. The partnerships are not letting up. Wrath of Kahneman here also posting this. Zonix is a Ripple partner aiming to streamline the tokenization process for real-world assets on the XRP ledger. So another great Ripple partner here. They've partnered with Verite. Verity. I don't know how to pronounce that, but take one of them. Verity One is also partnered with Ripple to use the XRPL EVM sidechain, and it's about environmental credits. So they just produced a short video here. Verity One has selected Zonix to transform the environmental credits market with advanced blockchain tokenization. This partnership enhances trading of real-world assets and environmental credits, setting new standards in sustainability and innovation. And I happen to see this too. Zonix has chosen Verity to redefine environmental credits on advanced blockchains. Let me just pump that up a little bit here. So for an environmental use case, operating under the ethos of truth matters, Verity One has been at the forefront for environmental innovation, developed over 23 years and backed by extensive regulatory approvals. This system improves water quality by removing nitrogen and phosphates, so giving us a bit of a breakdown on what they do environmentally. Zonix's unmatched expertise in blockchain technology, particularly through the TALM platform and DISYS protocol, will bring unprecedented reliability and scalability to the environmental credits market. So leveraging credits, I guess, on the blockchain, making sure that all those things are accounted for, is also going to help these sustainable endeavors. So another interesting, very interesting connection here, where we're seeing more use cases occur on the XRP ledger, which will eventually drive more demand for XRP. As Wrath of Kahneman does point out here, Zonix is a Ripple partner. As you guys can see here, they do use XRP, and Verity One also does, I guess, have a connection to Ripple too here. Let me just click on that. Right, from back in June of 2024, so just from last month here, in Dubai, Verity One, operating under the ethos Truth Matters, has announced that they have decided to adopt the new Ripple XRP EVM platform. So back last month, they've also decided to do this. So two Ripple partners here connected together, leveraging the XRP ledger, and I'm finding that we're going to see a lot more of this moving forward. The blockchain industry is still very new in its infancy, so when you have companies that are that have a common partner, they probably are going to be more likely to partner together, like-minded individuals, think alike. They've both partnered with the same company, and so this is just going to create more benefits to the XRP ledger and XRP holders. So some great news there. Wanted to thank the Wrath of Kahneman for pointing that out. Digital Euro Association also mentioned this, guys, giving us a breakdown of how central banks around the world are racing to adopt their own CBDCs, and Ripple is at the center of this. So an independent report here, why governments have chosen Ripple for CBDCs, a deep dive into the technology and trust behind the choice. As central banks around the world race to develop their own digital currencies, Ripple has emerged as the preferred partner of many. Here they talk about their development of CBDCs. Recently, there was a highlight back from October of last year where Brad Garlinghouse did discuss collaborations with 10 governments developing CBDCs, them being in Bhutan, Palau, Colombia, Montenegro, Hong Kong, and the Republic of Georgia. Of course, they have a technical edge. Also, they're customizable. So that's the other thing that Ripple does very well. They're able to customize these CBDCs for these different regions' purposes, right? Energy efficient. We don't have the proof of work blockchains like Bitcoin using approximately, Ripple's rather using approximately 60,000 times less energy. And the interoperability and integration, this is going to be important moving forward, right? The ISO 20022 standard playing a large role in this too. Ripple's platform is designed for interoperability, enabling seamless integration with existing payment systems and facilitating cross-border transactions. This is crucial for governments aiming to enhance their financial infrastructure and improve the efficiency of domestic and international payments. Ripple's ability to support cross-asset transactions and interoperability with other CBDCs and stablecoins makes it a versatile and future-proof solution. So they're also looking to promote financial inclusion. I guess that's going to be up to how the governments decide to utilize the CBDCs. They're all regulatory compliant, as we know. And in conclusion, guys, Ripple's ascendancy as the favored blockchain for CBDC development is anchored in its combination of technological robustness, customizability, security, and commitment to financial inclusion, not to mention their commitment to be transparent and make sure that they follow all the rules and regulations of any specific set of government requirements. So here it says governments prioritize these factors in their digital currency ventures, and Ripple delivers on all these fronts. As the digital currency landscape continues to evolve, evolve, Ripple is poised to play a pivotal role in shaping the future of global finance. Ripple's unique combination of proven technology, customizability, security, and sustainability makes it the preferred blockchain for governments embarking on a journey of CBDC development. With its strong foundation and innovative approach, Ripple is set to lead the way in the global financial revolution. As more countries explore the implementation of CBDCs, Ripple's role as a key technology provider will likely expand, further solidifying its position as a leader in digital currency solutions. So some great news here, guys, from the Digital Euro Association, just kind of highlighting, going over some of those things that we already know, but really kind of giving us more insight here on why these governments are choosing Ripple as a solution for their CBDCs, ultimately driving more value to the XRP ledger. Now, I happen to see this, guys, from MarinHomeListings.com, Ripple's data evolution. We have seen this in real time play out. This is a pretty technical document here, so I'm not going to go over it in detail, but ultimately what we're seeing here is another generation, next-gen evolution for the XRP ledger. So building a more robust XRP ledger, adding to the current benefits that the XRP ledger does provide. Here they talk about data platform migration, Ripple's journey and challenges with the legacy system, of course, evaluating the contenders. So looking at who they are up against and making sure that they're at least at par with their competitors. Why Databricks emerged as a top contender. So they have partnered up with Databricks here. Again, I will link this all in the description of the video for you guys if you guys are interested in looking into it in more detail. Basically, though, the vision for the future, guys, with this advanced infrastructure, we are now more agile, more responsive, and more prepared than ever to meet the challenges and opportunities of the future. We know AI learning is going to be a big thing too. Our data engineering team is exploring deeper integrations with AI and machine learning, which promise to unlock even more value from the XRP ledger data. We're also looking at expanding our analytics offerings, providing more sophisticated tools and insights to our clients and stakeholders. Ultimately, though, at the end of the day, here's the purpose. The migration transcends Ripple's internal workings. It has the potential to reshape how we interact with our partners and the broader financial industry. With faster processing times, more accurate data, and reduced costs, we continue to innovate and push the boundaries of what's possible. We look forward to shaping our learnings and successes with the community, driving the entire sector towards a more data-informed and efficient future. Ultimately, at the end of the day, they want to be competitive. They want to be able to, realize the hopes and dreams of all the companies that they are partnered with, and I guess contractually they don't want to let them down either. This is coming from the Ripple Engineering webpage here, so really giving us some more insight on how Databricks, the new Databricks system, boasts 90% improvement in processing speed and 77% in reduced costs. So we're seeing a lot more development here on the XRP ledger. And again, for all those details, I do link everything in the description of the video, so you guys can check that out if you want to know more details about that. Everything's going on blockchain, guys. Even Franklin Templeton has come out and saying why public blockchains are actually more secure, more robust than private blockchains. This is Sandy Cull from Franklin Templeton, and here's what she had to say about the two. Listen to this.
I think that when people think about the future, they think, well, I need to build this capability, and I need to do it as part of either a private chain or a permissioned chain so that I can control the data and I can control the ability to access and participate in the system. And let's be real, to also hold some of our edge because we don't want to be disintermediated. But I think what the missing understanding is that you are building a system that is going to be highly vulnerable if you go into these permissioned pools or into these private blockchains, because the number of developers that you have working on your security model, the number of nodes that you have actually doing verification is going to be far, 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 far fewer than any public blockchain, even new and beginning public blockchains. And those public blockchains are going to have higher levels of security than any private offering being built by anyone in the industry, simply because there's thousands upon thousands of developers that are constantly testing the security of these protocols, right? So I think that there's a fundamental misunderstanding that private somehow equals safer.
So it looks like private doesn't actually equal safer, guys. Public blockchains, are they going to be the ones that move all the money? Well, we know the XRP ledger has the ability to do both. And if companies want the security of blockchain, well, it looks as though with more nodes, you will have a more robust ecosystem. So I don't know. Are they going to pivot? Are they going to find a way to make private blockchains more secure? Or is it going to be public and open source? Is that going to be the way of the future? Now, I know a lot of you are probably getting very, very excited as we're seeing XRP price rise at this moment. Nick Crypto Crusader bringing this up, though, I feel like XRP will have a boy who cried wolf moment. So what do I mean by that? He says, well, for years, everyone has claimed that XRP won't hit a new all-time high and that XRP is dead, that XRP is a scam, etc. You have very few that are truly committed to believing XRP makes a new all-time high. You can warn and break down the reasons why XRP will make a new all-time high all day long, but the majority won't believe you until it happens. This is why XRP will have a boy who cried wolf moment. The majority will truly miss the entire move, and even many XRP holders will too. So, in the grander scheme of things, I know what we are witnessing right now, this initial pump, is based on a speculative market, guys, but with perhaps more education or companies deciding to run nodes on, let's say, the XRP ledger, something similar, the advancement in the technology as well, with improved processing, let's say, or reduced costs. This is all just going to drive more adoption for the most popular blockchains in the space, considering Ripple's already partnered with many banks around the world and many financial institutions. All signs seem to be pointing to the fact that this is just the beginning, that we could actually see a new all-time high based on real-world utility, hopefully by the end of 2025 when we're all predicting this spec market will top off. But that's just my opinion. I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.